Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like. Let's begin. At the end of the tournament between Universe 6 and 7, a beautiful angel from Universe 11. The power of that Saiyan's incredible! I'm not able to comprehend the power it can reach. Goku, upon return with the technique called Kaioken, Goku was able to give him battle, and even it crossed his mind that he could lose.
No, I don't have to let Son Goku stay alive. I can't let him be able to humiliate me.
The God of Destruction of Universe 7 was very thoughtful because he wanted to get rid of Goku. What you're thinking?
How the hell do you know what I'm thinking?
Don't forget, Mr. Beerus, I'm your teacher, so I know everything that goes through your mind.
Okay, Whis, I'm afraid of Son Goku's progress. And for that very reason,
to be honest, getting rid of Mr. Goku will be the best decision you can make.
Really, Whis? Where did you come to that conclusion from?
Mr. Goku is my best disciple, but in the same way, if you have noticed, all the enemies are always thanks to the same Mr. Goku.
You're right, Whis. I won't think much about it so much. Let's head right now to the planet Earth.
Both deities quickly made their way. Mr. Beerus, long time no see!
Goku, I'll be straight with you. I want you to leave the whole Universe 7. Even if your friends and family don't tell you, you're responsible for everything bad.
Goku would be left very confused, while in the same way a few tears fell from the Saiyan. A mental slingshot would be sent to Vegeta.
Vegeta, let's finish with Son Goku, so you'll be the #1 in the whole Universe 7, and I promise to give you special training.
Vegeta, out of his thirst for power and the anguish of never having been #1, would throw himself against Goku, who, not having hundreds of blows to the Saiyan, who did absolutely nothing to defend himself.
Die, Kakarot! I hope you're able to find peace, since on planet Earth we were never able to find peace because of you.
Vegeta's great attack would be directed towards Goku, who, at that moment, would react. All his hair would turn a pink color, while his divine energy had risen to the highest.
Damn worm! Doesn't matter that you proclaim yourself the Prince of the Saiyans. You're just another trash! One more worm!
Vegeta angrily rushed against Goku, but this time Goku would use the same technique of Black Goku, cruelly piercing Vegeta's chest, getting the Saiyan Prince back to his base state and on the verge of death. Goten and Trunks, observing how Goku had mortally wounded Vegeta, both children merged, intending to attack.
Damn worms, I sacrificed my life for you, and all you did was turn your back on me. I swear I'll kill every one of you.
Beerus would take a step forward.
Son Goku, you better go. Well, I appreciate that you helped us beat Universe 6, but from now on, this is no longer your universe, and if you refuse, I'll destroy you.
Beerus, you remember this, in which he would begin to release thousands of tears. In the same way, his heart began to fill with evil. Margarita from Universe 11 was able to observe everything that happened, would arrive quickly with the Saiyan putting herself in front of it. Goku would quickly put himself in a battle pose.
I don't know who you are, but I swear I'll destroy you if you come near.
Goku would be surprised to realize that she was a woman very similar to Whis.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
As far as I learned about the rulers of the 12 universes, I want to offer you another opportunity, Saiyan. The opportunity that you are free. The opportunity that you have a new beginning.
For what? If everywhere I go I always cause problems, I'll destroy everything.
You are wrong, Saiyan. From my point of view, thanks to you, planet Earth has been saved several times, so you shouldn't worry or long. Even my family has turned their back on me. Saiyan, come with me and be a part of Universe 11. I promise you won't regret it. Goku would observe the whole place where he was growing up, realizing that he no longer had anything to do on Earth or in Universe 7.
I promise to protect Universe 11 as my new home.
In that case, it'll be better to leave this universe right now. Both would go to the planet of the god Belmond, which was very similar to the planet of the god Beerus. However, Goku's gaze would change into one of more enthusiasm, because in that universe, the power of extremely powerful beings could be perceived. Wow, the power of the warriors of this universe is incredible! I can't believe it! And that's nothing, Mr. Goku, because the power of our most powerful fighter called Jiren is able to even defeat our destroyer god. Goku would be shocked and would say to himself, "This is my new beginning, and I'll make myself too powerful to be able to completely crush the Beerus trash." Margarita would take Son Goku with her god of destruction, who would be very confused.
Margarita, who is this Saiyan?
My lord, this Saiyan is the most powerful warrior in the universe.
Izari's characterized by being a bum, but I never thought that his most powerful warrior would be garbage like this,
because his power multiplied millions of times more. You want to have a battle with me? For us to check if I...
An apology.
Your power's really great, but I never shy away from confrontation. I'll make you shatter. Both warriors took their distance, but instantly in the same way at sinister speeds, they began to hit each other all over the place. That's right, the power of both warriors seemed to be very equalized. But something in highlight was that while Belmond connected blows in Goku's body, his power did not decrease in the slightest. It was the quality of the Super Saiyan God, Belmond, was able to connect a powerful blow in the stomach of the Saiyan, which would send him to a part of his planet to crash.
You're a powerful Saiyan, but it's time to show you who really rules.
Belmond would use 100% of all his power, with which his power and speed had increased in an unreal way, being so much that even on this occasion Goku's regeneration was not enough, since Belmond's blows were so powerful that his body was not able to, which would form great disasters throughout Universe 11, being so powerful that even on this occasion, his power was so beastly that Margarita herself would use a part of her power to place a barrier protecting the entire Universe 11.
I can't believe that a mortal besides Jiren has all this power.
Belmond with a powerful blow, which made him vomit too much blood, while he fell instantly would begin to access his maximum power, with which he would accede to a transformation never seen by a god. Only Margarita had knowledge of this great appearance, since her appearance would change drastically, to which we have always seen since the appearance of Belmond would form a complete beast.
I've never liked using this form, because the appearance is horrendous. But for powerful beings like you, I have no alternative. So get ready.
Goku would put himself in a battle pose, but it would be in vain. Since he was not also able to observe the fists that hit him, Goku would be sent flash! Belmond's speed would triple, with which he massacred Goku in a matter of seconds, leaving him lying on the ground, not able to get up once more.
My whole body hurts too much. So this is the true power of the god of Universe 11.
You're the second to observe this form. Margarita would approach Goku, healing all his wounds quickly. Belmond would return to his base state, welcoming Goku. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of the Whole, Daishenkin was able to perceive a peculiar power in Universe 11.
Oh, strange. Its power becomes known to me, to the power of the Supreme Saiyans, that it'll be better to go and invest.
Strange, since Goku's power was at rest. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, Beerus had kept his word, since he was granting a training worthy of a god of destruction to the Prince of the Saiyans.
I hope you're the most powerful warrior, Vegeta. Destroy it with my own hands.
It is a good question, since Mr. Goku has completely disappeared. Please solve my power to start with this big training. At the moment that Goku released his power, Daishenkin's speed would quickly reach the planet of Belmond, being surprised to feel the very essence of the Supreme Saiyans, remembering how the power of one of them was able to end the life of his father, Daisuke-sama. Daishenkin, without warning, had thrown himself against Goku to end his life.
Saiyan, because in his veins are the power of the Supreme Saiyans. He is a threat.
He's no threat. I won't let you end Son Goku's life.
You didn't live in the same time as the Saiyan gods, so for that reason you don't understand anything. But fish with a dirty mortal right now.
He'll only do that only when he passes my dead body. Goku was surprised to realize how a person whom he had known for so long was able to give his entire life for him. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm not gonna let you die because of me, Margarita. But all the beastly power of Belmond would be felt all over the planet, just like Jiren's power. That's right, Belmod has quickly communicated with his most powerful warrior and instantly a lightning bolt that would strike Margarita's forehead. It must be for something, but Daishenkin's presence radiates evil. Margarita, go to the Angelic. You're wrong. We'll be the distraction. I know they'll be able to get out of that place. Margarita, with tears in her eyes and with all her power, was able to create a portal to an alternate dimension. Daishenkin, realizing this, would try to stop them, but both would enter quickly.
Now it's just us against you.
Meanwhile, in the dimension, Goku was crying because another place was going to... The incredible power that Goku was releasing was a bestiality, accessing the Super Saiyan Rose full power. The power that Goku gave off would leave Margarita very surprised, which, with her great power, was able to move towards Goku, and with a great blow, leave him out of combat. The power that Goku possesses is incredible. That's why it must be that my father wants to end his life. 11, Belmod and Jiren were very badly injured, and they wanted to face Daishenkin, but it was impossible for both warriors since Daishenkin looked like the tower that they could never overcome.
Damn insects. Because of him, I wasn't able to end that damn life Saiyan. You've never met Son Goku, but I'm sure you'll pay for all this, since we haven't done anything to offend them.
Don't worry, Jiren. I've never seen Daishenkin worried. That means Son Goku's power is something incomprehensible to us. Blast Energies tried to throw themselves against Daishenkin, but it was in vain, since Daishenkin at that moment, with a few blows, was able to take Jiren's life, sending him flying to a planet while he would observe Belmod with a very serious look.
You, being the second most powerful god, have been able to turn your backs on us. No one will be able to save you, and die knowing that no matter what happens, I'll finish with those damn...
Daishenkin quickly, with a sphere of energy, would pulverize Belmod, and instantly he would rise to the top of entire Universe 11, and of a large sphere of energy, he was able to reduce that entire universe to simple dust of space.
Zeno-sama must not find out about this, so he better make a simulation of the whole Universe 11.
Daishenkin, with his great power, was able to simulate the entire Universe 11. Returning to the Kingdom of the All, however, he was very thoughtful, knowing that the Saiyans had no limit sum.
No, it's just stupid. They'll never be able to get out of that dimension.
Returning to the dimension, Goku had been able to regain consciousness, while Margarita was very thoughtful about everything that had happened. My head hurts, but Margarita, where the fallen gods could not be erased by the great Zeno-sama, so he decided to create this dimension to seal them for all eternity.
Apparently you know a lot about us to be a simple angel.
That's interesting. One of the daughters of the great priest is in this place. What happened? I'm dying of curiosity.
But how is it possible that there are only 2 fallen gods, if the eliminated universe were 6?
Oh, that. I'll explain that to you in 2 simple words. Total destruction.
That's right. The total destruction of this dimension left the 4 gods lifeless. Since Akuma and I tried to exploit this whole place, but it turned out to be impossible.
Goku would be very surprised to realize how the warrior named Akumo had a Saiyan similar appearance of his.
Are you a Saiyan like I am? I thought the Saiyans existed only in Universe 6 and 7.
The universe of the Saiyans.
Sure, but I'm not able to measure it exactly, since I feel like your power grows to incredible level to realize that detail.
Okay, I'll have a match with you.
Goku, knowing that the warrior in front of him was a very powerful warrior, would not trust himself and would access the Super Saiyan Rose full power, which left Akuma a little surprised.
So, you possess the Divine Key. It's a pity that you aren't fully awakened. That Divine Key is incomplete.
I don't understand what you mean, but with this power, I'm sure I'll be able to stand up to you.
You have high expectations in your power, so don't let me down.
Goku, with the speed of lightning, rushed against Akuma, but Akuma, with a much higher speed, was able to grant him the first blow, making Goku fall to the ground, which, at the moment of standing up, large amounts of blood would come out of his body. That's right, a simple blow of the first Saiyan had been so powerful as to almost knock out Goku.
Yeah, that hurt me. How powerful are your punches? Not even the god Belmont struck with such ferocity.
Don't compare me to a simple god. My power goes beyond far the power of the simple gods of destruction.
Goku, with his great determination, would stand up, raising his power to the maximum. Hundreds of rays were created all over the place, but without destroying the dimension, Goku threw himself again against Akumo, who this time began to exchange hundreds of blows. But in each exchange, Goku was seriously injured, since Akumo's blows, apart from being powerful, were able to cut the veins that connected with the energy flow. Goku would be sent to the ground, creating a large crater.
What's going on? Is that all you got? I thought you were much more powerful.
I'm not defeated yet. Don't think that I won't be able to hit you. Even if my power explodes, I'll make it.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that for you right now is impossible, because if we compare our powers, it's comparing heaven and earth.
Goku, without listening to Akumo's words, would throw himself again and again. No matter how many times he was knocked down, he would get back to his feet. While Goku was beaten, an idea would pass through his mind.
I have to use the Kaioken. It's my only option. I'm not gonna let him make fun of me.
Goku would fall to the ground, again getting up very injured.
You're powerful, but now you'll receive a blow from me. I don't care. Explode in the process. I'm the mighty Kakarot.
Goku, with lightning speed, began to move.
Again, with those pathetic speeds, you'll be able to do anything against me.
Kaioken played 200 times.
The speed of Goku would explode, being able to move even through space-time, appearing in front of Akumo, who would receive that beastly blow, being sent to fly millions of kilometers. Since he was dragged by a big dragon, Goku would fall to the ground out of combat, while Akumo would increase his power to destroy the technique, but was surprised when he used 20% of all his power, he wasn't able to destroy it.
Damn, this hurts. Go away, trash dragon.
Akumo would expel his powerful aura, disintegrating the dragon completely, and would quickly return to the battlefield while watching Toh with a big smile.
I can't believe that the mighty Akumo's been beaten, and apparently he was even able to make you bleed.
That's right, because at that instant, a large amount of blood would explode out of Akumo's mouth.
Hell, the damage he did to me wasn't that much, but not being used to receiving this kind of injuries after millions of years, my resistance is weakened.
Akumo, with his great energy management, was able to fully recover, while Margarita would stand by Goku's side.
Now that you've defeated him, what are you going to do with us?
Don't worry, as they're saying. She has potential, but trust us. How did an angel like you end up in this place?
Margarita was much calmer, since she was able to realize that both fallen gods had no evil. She would tell them everything that happened with the Great Priest.
Supreme Saiyans? I've never heard that term before. Do you even know what your Akumo's referring to?
That must be a bad joke from Daishinken. Since the Supreme Saiyan, it's impossible. It was even listed as a fairy tale.
But what do you mean by that? Since I understand absolutely nothing.
The power of the Supreme Saiyan, it's said that he was able to awaken it, the Saiyan of the Multiverse 1, which was even able to become a king of the whole, since the power offered by that transformation is of another level.
That means that if Goku has the power of the Supreme Saiyan, he'd be able to defeat you.
Indeed, but it's pure fiction, since nobody would be able to withstand such amounts of energy. It's practically impossible.
But everyone was surprised, since an extremely amazing power was able to be felt all over the place, and even make it a little darker. Lightning were falling from the place, while Goku's body seemed to be undergoing a transformation, which Akumo would recognize quickly.
But if that transformation is the Super Saiyan 3, but he mixed it with his transformation rose.
But Akumo, is the power of a Saiyan 3 capable of reaching this limit?
No, of course not. What is happening to him?
But Akumo was totally wrong, because at that moment Goku's hair would return to normal, but he was able to access a state far beyond Ultra Instinct, as he was known as the Ikari, while his hair was a purple color similar to the power of destruction.
What's going on? I'm not able to breathe.
Meanwhile, in the mind of Goku, the King of all Saiyan would be present.
You don't have to feel bad, Son Goku, since you've never belonged to this multiverse. For that reason, the excess of your power in your body runs through the whole essence of we, the Supreme Saiyans.
Have I been able to expel all this power? I can't take it in.
It's the power that by birth you have, but you must be able to control it. because while you're talking to me, your body is fighting with all your friends by simple inertia.
That's right, when Goku's body finished expelling all that power, he threw himself against his friends. Starting to have a great battle with both fallen gods, Towa would be able to first receive a powerful blow, which was even able to cause him an abysmal damage. Akuma, observing this, without trusting himself, would access his legendary state.
Goku, I don't want to hurt you. Please, react.
Goku, without any control, would begin to exchange blows with Akuma, but on this occasion, Akuma was not able to do absolutely anything, since his power was below Goku's power, but the instant Towa joined the fight, they were able to equalize it a little.
How can I take control of my body? I don't want to end the lives of my friends.
You have to be able to form one with yourself, your essence, your power, and your mind.
Meanwhile, Goku put on a very serious look, lowering his guard completely, which both gods would not miss. But at the moment of approaching from Goku's back, a dark giant would appear, starting to massacre both gods. That's right, Goku unconsciously was able to master his aura of death completely, being able to massacre them. Both fallen gods, they would fall to the ground, very badly injured, and on the verge of death.
I don't intend to let my legacy end here, let alone without having avenged that damn Xeno-sama.
Akuma would begin to increase his power, even exceeding his body. Since blood would come out of his whole body, Akuma, without thinking 2 times, threw himself against Goku. Holding him tightly and without wasting time, would create a big explosion. Akuma would fall to the ground very badly injured, while Goku, despite having multiple wounds, would start walking towards Akuma.
Well, apparently this is the end of me.
But in front of Akuma, Margarita would appear.
Goku, please! It's me! I knew you must be somewhere in your mind. Don't do something you will regret.
Goku, when observing Margarita fixedly, would fall to the ground out of combat, while Margarita would begin to heal both fallen gods. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of Everything, Daishenka would still be very badly worried about what happened in Universe 11.
It'd be better to be prepared. Demonic Angels and leader, Mikoshin, I ask for your calling in the Kingdom of the All.
As you order, Daishenkin-sama. The demonic angels had arrived in the Kingdom of the All, along with their leader Mikoshin. Great Daishenkin-sama, inform us, what is the mission this time?
Mikoshin, and the leader of the demonic angels, who even have a power similar to mine, I want you to look for any 3-dimensional openings in the 11th universe.
Understood. Any specific fallen god? Since to look for a 3-dimensional opening is only to find the dimension in which the gods were sealed.
No, I want you to look for my daughter Margarita from Universe 11, and next to her is a Saiyan. I want you to bring me the head of that Saiyan. Don't do anything to my daughter, just bring her to me.
As you ordered, Daishenkin-sama. Mikoshin, along with 2 demonic angels, left to the whole Universe 11 in search of some trace of the angel. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, Vegeta's power had risen in an incredible way, even being able to face Beerus at his maximum power.
Have you become very powerful, Vegeta, but you still lack the power to defeat me. Thank you for your training, Mr. Beerus, but I wish to go visit Earth and my family. Okay, Vegeta, don't forget that you'll always be welcome on this planet, because thanks to you, we were able to end the threat throughout Universe 7. Whis, take it to Earth.
As you ordered, Mr. Beerus. Whis would quickly take the Prince of the Saiyans to planet Earth, but when he arrived, he would be surprised, as he felt how Gohan's power had risen in a great way.
Gohan, have you been training?
Of course, yes, Mr. Vegeta. But since my father left this universe, nothing has happened. But we must be prepared in case of any threat happens.
I doubt very much that any threat will appear. But what do you think if we have a combat to see of the 2 is more powerful?
Haha, I find that interesting, Mr. Vegeta.
Gohan, without trusting himself, would access the Beast Mode, which left Vegeta surprised. However, Whis would be put on a very serious look. Gohan's power is incredible despite not having any training like Mr. Vegeta's. His power does not lose. Vegeta, in the same way, when feeling all the beastly power of Gohan, he would access the Ultra Ego. Whis, with his great power, he would create a barrier through Universe 7, and without wasting time, both Saiyans launched themselves against each other. Meanwhile, in Universe 11, Kuda, one of the demonic angels, was able to find a small extortion in space-time.
Mikoshin-sama, We found a small distortion in this entire space-time, which apparently is able to enter the dimension in which the fallen angels were sealed.
Excellent. But before entering, I'll put a news stamp in case one of those fuckers gets away. Mikoshin, with his great power, would begin to create a high-powered demonic divine seal. Upon completion, it would be spread through the Universe 11. It's ready. Now if we can get into this distortion. The demonic angels, with their great power, were able to enlarge the distortion, managing to enter said dimension successfully. At the moment, they were able to observe Margarita and, in the distance, the Saiyan fighting with two fallen gods.
Ha ha ha! This'll be a piece of cake. It's an extremely easy job. There are only two fallen gods and the power of that Saiyan's really low.
Akuma would notice three new subjects, but coming face to face, he was not able to recognize any.
Who are you guys? And how did they manage to enter our dimension? Do they even want to die? Ha ha ha! Don't make me laugh. You don't have the necessary power to be able to defeat us, so better keep quiet.
Akuma, a little annoyed, he was about to throw himself against that guy, but Mikoshin, with the simplest palm of his hand, was able to make him kiss the ground. That's right, Mikoshin's simple slap seemed to have the weight of 100 planets.
What the hell is this? I'm not able to move at all. The power of this girl's incredible, but how is it possible that I have all this strength without having so many muscles?
Honey, you better obey if you want to stay alive. Daishenkin, you sent us for that Saiyan and for that angel, so you guys can stay in this place.
Were they able to open the dimension in which we were sealed?
Of course we could. The difficult thing was to find the point, but our power is not below the power of Daishenkin, so we're capable of this and more. Mikoshin would begin to approach Goku, who was also lying completely on the ground, because Mikoshin's simple pressure didn't allow him to move at all. What is this feeling to death? I can't even move. It's amazing how I feel it crushes me. You don't even have the necessary power to stand up. This has been the easiest mission we've ever had, Kuda. Don't let the angel get away.
Of course not, Mikoshin-sama.
Kuda would teleport behind Margarita, giving her a slight blow which made her fall to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thought she was more powerful. She didn't die with that little blow I gave her.
Goku, witnessing how that guy had hit Margarita, his Supreme Saiyan power would be present again. But this time, Goku was able to have consciousness. The power that Goku released at once was able to send the three gods flying, because at the moment, Goku would throw a large sphere of lightning energy, which covered the fallen gods while Goku approached Margarita, carrying her in his arms. Don't worry, Margarita. I'll never allow those damn worms to do anything to you. They have to be able to finish me off first. Goku would put Margarita in a safe place, while she would stand in front of the three warriors. I don't know who the hell you are, but it'll be the day of your death here. I can accept that he wants to do anything to me, but to Margarita, I won't forgive you.
I don't know where you've released all that power, but I'm not interested. We're demonic angels. Our power is incomparable for a being like you.
Kuda launched himself against Goku, managing to grant him hundreds of blows in a matter of seconds. Goku would be sent flying. Falling to a part of the dimension, instantly Kuda would start laughing. Vomit large amounts of blood, Mikoshin at lightning speed would cut off his limbs and grant him some of his angelic energy. How were you able to do that? While Kuda was beating him, that Saiyan was able to inject through his fists an energy so powerful as to make him explode. That's right, if it wasn't for Mikoshin, Kuda would have exploded. Ha ha ha! I can tell you have little experience in battles, but that won't be enough to save their lives. They've awakened the Supreme Saiyan! The demonic angels launched themselves against Goku, while Goku, despite being outnumbered, was able to face them without any difficulty. Mikoshin would communicate with both telepathically. I want to be distracted. I'll use the cursed sealing technique. I'm not interested in having to sacrifice 25% of my life. I'll be able to absorb more souls.
Are you sure what my lady is about to do? There's no turning back.
That's right, because if we don't, this damn monster will kill us all. Both gods rushed against Goku with the intention of making time. However, both gods were humiliated. Goku would notice how Mikoshin's power increased to overwhelming scales of power. So even for Goku, it was an abysmal power. I don't know what the hell you want to do, but I won't let you gather all that power. Goku would dismember both demonic gods, and while they regenerated, Goku advanced in a straight line.
No, Kakarot! That technique's very powerful, Sealing. Stay away!
I don't know what you want to do with my technique, but it's already too late. It's in my attack range. Goku would triple his speed to try to get away, but it was impossible, since he would be sealed in a triangular shape technique. But that gradually began to encompass Goku's entire body. When you die, I will keep your essence and vitality to recover everything lost in this battle. However, at a certain point, the seal no longer shrank. That's right, hundreds of millions of blows that began to hit such a powerful seal. Despite the fact that Goku's arms looked shattered, it did not stop. Limb duplication! Supreme Saiyan! Goku's arms had doubled, with which, despite losing each arm, hitting that seal, there was still one of his arms. However, the seal also cracked, which would leave Mikoshin very surprised. I'll put my energy into this punch. The last blow of Goku was able to destroy the entire seal of the powerful Mikoshin, which would begin to panic. That's right, his divinative seal had been destroyed with incredible ease, and by a single warrior. Kuda, Shiva, don't run away, as it is cowardly to run away, and we've been totally overcome by this Saiyan. We will die standing. Goku, as he approached Mikoshin, regenerated with the essence of supreme power. Despite having a lot of energy, I can tell you have a great loyalty and your ideals are clear. How about joining us? To join you? Why should I do something like that? I'm able to realize that you are also an angel, but you have not been recognized as such by Daishinkan's garbage. That's why they call them demonic angels. Okay, I'll join, but there can only be no suspects or infiltrators. Mikoshin would quickly turn, exterminating both gods in the blink of an eye. In case you haven't eliminated them, I would have done it myself, but since I'm able to realize how both gods were faithful servants to Daishinkan unlike you, I don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment. The moment that I could finally finish that damn Daishinkan. I don't want to be from the shadows anymore. You'll never be from the shadows, so don't worry about that. You'll be one more companion and even one more family. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of the Whole, Daishinkan would notice how the life of two of the fallen gods had disappeared. Being very surprised, Daishinkan would begin to communicate telepathically with Mikoshin. Mikoshin, what happened? Were they able to find that Saiyan? How is it possible that two of the demonic angels have fallen? I've gotten tired of being from the shadows. I just want you to know that the next time you see me, I will end your life completely. The connection was lost, leaving Daishinkan furious. Damn good for nothing. Do you think you have the necessary power to stand up against me? I'm your father, you scum! Meanwhile, in Universe 7, the battle of both Saiyans had become very even, which would infuriate the Prince of the Saiyans, since the training Vegeta had received was with a god of destruction unlike Gohan's training. You have a great ability to increase your power, but in terms of experience, you're still a child. Right now, I'll defeat you. Don't trust yourself, Mr. Vegeta, because even if my father hasn't been a good father, I still have all the cells which allows me to overcome it every time. Damn insect, you think Kakarot would be able to stand up to this power? Furious, Vegeta would raise his power much more. Mr. Vegeta is raising his power much more, and even he is not able to control it completely. So from this moment, he is at a total disadvantage. But at the moment of clashing their fists, a gigantic power would be felt by all the 12 universes, which even made both Saiyans kneel, forcing them to return to their base state. What's going on? My body's too heavy and I'm not able to move it at all. Gods and angels, this is an emergency. I need you to come to the kingdom of the great Xeno-sama right now. Whis would help both Saiyans recover and quickly leave in search of their god of destruction, to subsequently head to the Kingdom of All. All the angels, along with the gods, were heading to the Kingdom of All. Returning to the dimension, Goku would return to his base state. In about 1 week, we'll be able to get out of this pathetic place. I already have enough power to destroy this dimension. Goku, what are you planning to do when we leave this place? The fall of the divine world will begin. I begin to plan to revenge on everyone, and even I want to know the multiverse from which I come. In that case, we'll have to increase our powers much more, because according to legends, in that multiverse, the beings that were there are monsters. Don't worry, I'll still be on this fun trip. Ha ha ha! Get ready, Divine World, we're back. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.